Welcome back YouTube, and welcome to Fern Valley Farms YouTube channel. On this channel we're pure country. If we're first meeting, my name is Vince, and today we're going to be making sugar cakes for our bees, so stay tuned. Alright, this is really simple. You want to make sure your bees got enough feed for the winter to survive. Obviously you let them build up their stores and their hives. All my hives have about, I don't know, 80-85 pounds of honey in them. Well, they did about a month and a half ago. And I tried to, I weighed them, but I don't think I got a real accurate reading, but I was pretty close. They were about 85 pounds. But what happens is, as you get closer to January and February, they start running out of food, they can't get out and fly, they starve. It's pretty cut and dry. They need to be fed. So this is just like an added insurance, just in case there's not enough sugar or not enough honey, excuse me, in the hive. You want to just make sure you give it the supplement. If you don't see the bee, if you open the top of your hive and you don't want to open it when it's cold, you want to pick on a warm day when the sun's out, 40, 50 degrees, you can take a peek in there. You don't want to just open it and let all that heat out. But if you don't see the bees on top of the frames on the top, they're pretty satisfied. They're still down below if they're moving around. If you see them up on top, they're looking for food. If it's warm out, if they've unclustered, what they do is they cluster. And then during the day, if it warms up a little bit, they uncluster, they eat, it cools off at night, they cluster back up. So this is just a little bit of insurance, and it's a cheap insurance. Put the sugar cakes in there. If they want it, it's there. If they don't touch it. But at least it's there. This recipe is really, really simple. I call them sugar cakes. Sugar candy actually is something different. Sugar candy, you have to boil. You got to boil your sugar. I'm not sure what the recipe is, but I know you got to boil it to a certain temperature because you're actually making hard candy, and that's just a lot more complicated, a little bit messier. This is really simple. What this is this 10 pounds of sugar. You want 1.5 ounces of water per pound of sugar. So we're going to take 10 pounds of sugar, pour it right in, and then do the math. 10 pounds of sugar, 1.5 ounces of water per pound, comes up to 15 ounces of water. We got 8 here, and it might not look like enough, but it is. Let me get some more. Hold on. Let me get some more. 6. That's about 7 ounces of water. Put that in there. And just mix it. See how easy this is? Anybody can do this. It might not look like enough, but it is. And what I'm going to do also is I'm going to add some of my homemade, basically Honeybee Healthy, my essential oils. I'm going to put some of that in there. So I'm going to put about 2 tablespoons. What this is tea tree oil, lemongrass oil, and wintergreen. This is pretty much the same thing as your Honeybee Healthy. I have to refresh my memory. I've done this for a while. It's good for nosema. Actually, it's an antibacterial, antifungal. It's good for nosema. The lemongrass is an attractant to the bees. It's supposed to mimic the queen's pheromone, which attracts them. And I use this in my sugar water, my 1-to-1, my 2-to-1. There is a brood builder that I'm going to make, but it's still too early for that. I'll do a video on that. That's just one more ingredient. All that is it's tea tree oil, wintergreen, lemongrass, and spearmint. But this right here is just lemongrass, tea tree, and wintergreen. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put, if you do this, it's nice to use a dropper. This way you don't make a mess with it. I'm going to put probably 2 tablespoons of this. And I do have a video out. There is a video if you go look at how I made this. So I'm going to just add this. The bees love this, and it's good for them. It might not look like a lot, but it is. It's enough. You can make this as strong as you want. I do this. Here again, I got to remember now. 2 tablespoons of tea tree, 1 tablespoon of wintergreen, and like 5 drops of lemongrass. Okay. So I've got. That's it. I'm going to mix all that in. I like to put it in these bottles with the droppers, this way you don't spill. If you try and pour this, it runs out the side of the bottle and just makes a mess. Let me just rinse this really fast here. They say you're not supposed to use plastic with the oils, but that's a heavier duty plastic. I just rinse it right away. So anyways, just get this mixed up. The oils are in there. Just mix it up. And then what I'm going to do once this is mixed, I'm going to put it in these pans. Dollar store, I think 4 for $1 if I remember right. They're cheap. But I'll put these in these pans, then I'll score it down the middle, so then when it hardens, it breaks apart. You got nice, good sized patties. So let me get this mixed up here. Put my hair in here. If you're doing this, if you think you don't have enough water, you do. Because you don't want to put too much water in it. This is just a cheap insurance for your bees. So what I'm going to do when I'm done with this, once this is all mixed, I am going to put this in these pans, and I'm going to put it either in the oven. I'm going to use my toaster oven. I've got it set for 160 degrees for just 1 hour. You don't want it too hot. You don't want to cook it, obviously. You just want to help take the moisture out of it. And this stuff will harden. This will look like rock hard. And it makes it so nice. And when it's cold out, you want to just open your hive, take the cake, slide it in, put it back down. And I have sugar candy boards, I think I call them. I did a video on that. There's a 1/4 inch screen. This will sit right on top of that. And then the bees can just go right through the holes, climb all over this, eat it, go back down into the hive. Let me get this mixed up here. Okay, I think it's all mixed. So now, one thing I wanted to mention about these oils, if you're going to use essential oils, make sure you get food grade. Food grade. You don't want to use the stuff off the shelves for like aromatherapy and all that. It's not the same thing. This is just a glass bottle that I put it in, but the food grade oils have a white label on them, and you can go online and buy eBay Loran oils. This is where I got mine. They got all kind of different size bottles, but don't just go to Walmart or whatever and buy the oils off the shelf, because that's not the same thing. Those are like for aromatherapy and whatever else you use oils for. You want food grade. And I did a video on that. You can go look. That's a whole other topic. Okay, so anyway, I made this mixed up. So now, we're going to take this. Let me get a spoon here. Put this in these pans. Get these in here. You want to get it kind of, so you guys can see this. Yeah, you can see this. Get these in here. You want to pack this down. You want to get this in, and you want to pack. If I remember right, 10 pounds will make 3 of these trays. I only need 4 cakes for right now. It'll last a while. Some people put white vinegar, and there's all kinds of different recipes. The vinegar is supposed to prevent molding. Do this. But the oils will keep it nice, and the oils will keep it good. Put this in here. Just kind of want to get it flat. I'm going to try and find some different pans for next time, but this will work for right now. These pans only take so much abuse and they work done. When you pay $4 for a buck, what do you expect, right? And I'm going to take my potato masher, I'm going to just pack this down. You want this packed really well. So I'm going to pack this really hard. Like I said, extra insurance. If they want it, it's there. If they don't, that means they've got enough honey down in their hive. Packed pretty good. What you can do is you can go in there maybe, like if you get a nice day in January, the sun's out, it's warm, you can lift your lid and take a peek inside and see if it's still there. If it's gone, you better get some more made. If it's not gone, they're doing good. And that's what we want. We want our bees to survive the winter. This actually works pretty well with the potato masher. before I did it with this flat spatula. I'm going to try this. So you get smarter as you go along here. Okay, now, it's done. We get a butter knife. I'm going to take a butter knife. And I'm going to score this right down the middle. Then, let me turn the camera here so you guys can see. I'm just like I said, I'm going to use the toaster oven, and I'm going to take this, I'm going to put it in here. It's set for 160. I'm going to set the timer for an hour. And I'll get the other ones, oh, sorry. And I'll get the other ones made. I got the one in there for an hour. I'll get the other ones put together, and we'll take them out. We'll see what they look like. All right, we'll be back in a few. Okay, I just pulled the last one out of the toaster oven. This one right here is still hot, so you don't want to move it. You want to let them completely cool. If you try and move them too soon, they're going to crack and break. And I tried moving one of them too soon a minute ago, and it cracked. This one was the first one that I did, and you can see how nice and solid it is. That's beautiful. So now you can just take this, slip it right into your hive, and you shouldn't have any issues. But you want to let it totally cool. Take your knife, score it. It'll break in two pieces really nice and easy. This one here, I tried moving it too soon and I cracked it, and that's fine. I can still set it in there. Once it's totally dry, I can take the pieces and I can set it right inside the hive. It'll be fine. So, anyways, that's it. Sugar cake's really easy. Put some essential oils in it. The bees love it. It's good for them. It's healthy. That's about it. So I'm hoping I might go out there today and put these in. It's supposed to kind of warm up, but it's still raining. And I don't want to open the hive when it's raining, so I'm going to wait, obviously, until it stops. So anyways, hopefully you liked the video. Please consider subscribing. Give me a thumbs up. Got any questions, comments, leave them at the bottom. And I will talk to you guys later. We'll see you. Bye.